Welcome back to the channel. 2nd of January, we're back to it. It's funny, most people dread January if you're in a normal job. You hate sort of going back to work after Christmas. But even before I was working for myself, I used to be buzzing for January because it's a busy time of year for car sales. Everyone's in good form, it's very exciting, so really looking forward to getting into it. First thing on the agenda today is getting back to a few warranty issues, getting the wheels in motion to get those people sorted. Very lucky with warranty the last 3-4 months. We've had very few anyway awkward ones. So we had a door lock on a Volkswagen, we have a battery on a BMW and a wing mirror on an Audi A3. So very handy stuff to get sorted. Hell of a lot of inquiries to get back to. So it'll probably be a couple of days getting back to all of those. Good few cars here that we need to get prepped and advertised. Have a guy coming in to do a bit of de-chroming today. First time using them, so hopefully that goes well. And yeah, we'll see what the week has in store. Very low on stock. Imports have been delayed again, so we are on the hunt to buy a few cars and we will be busy selling as well, so I'd say it's going to be full on. Hello, it's Jack here. I just missed a call from you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Can I have that WhatsApp number again?
Yeah, no bother at all. And what I'll do as well is I'll send you back a walk around video of that car as well. Now it's not been validated yet, it's not fully prepped, but you'll be able to see the car as it came in, you know, so it'll give you a good idea of what the car is like.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Alright, spot on. I'll give you a call then after, and if you have any questions we can go through it.
Perfect, thank you.
Cheers, chat to you soon, bye. So that was the first warranty call we got over the Christmas. It is a customer who bought a car a few weeks ago. You might remember the Arteon that we had from a previous video. So I looked it up on ChatGPT and it seems to be a fairly common fault. The customer's hearing a random unlock noise every now and again from the boot, but the boot is staying closed, so sounds like a really easy fix. I don't think it'll be a big job, so he should be able to get that sorted locally to him on the nationwide Motor Shield policy that we provide. So we've all the warranty issues in motion. We've done what we can for the moment, touch base with all the customers, let them know what's going on. So now time to get on to the inquiries of people buying and selling their car. So first up, we have someone trying to sell an Audi A4. Mileage looks good, 92 kilometers, 181. Perfect for our stock if it's an S-line. So I'm going to call the customer now, or the potential seller should I say, and see if it's suitable for our stock.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, Jack Martin here from Clonmel. I'm just getting back to your inquiry about selling your car.
Yes.
How's the farm?
Not too bad at all.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so your Audi could be suitable for our stock, all right. Just one thing, what variant is it? Is it S-Line or is it SE?
It's SE.
Yeah, look, they're a smashing car. I'm a big fan of them myself, but we just find that the SEs, they don't sell very well for us at all. Our market and our customer base seems to only want the S-Line, so it wouldn't be for us, I'm afraid.
Hey, look, thanks very much, Jack.
All right, sound out, Trevor. Cheers. Happy New Year to you. Bye. So it was an SE, doesn't suit our stock profile. The mileage is good, 92,000 kilometers. Probably could get a buyer for it handy enough. It sounds like a nice car, but he's up in Cavan. There'd be a lot of work to go into it. You know, it's just, if it was on our doorstep here and we could get it at good value, maybe we'd take a punt at it, but we'd rather not be dealing with an SE, spending time on it, pricing it up, and for it to go nowhere, because not exactly desirable stock for us. But nice car. Hope he sells it on. I'm sure he'll have no bother. Right, now here's one that is up our street, a 530D. The only thing is, it is 2015. That's old for a 3 litre. It can cause a few issues. Being a higher powered car, there's more things to go wrong with it. We won't give him a call, we'll give him an email back because he doesn't have his number. Another chap here looking for a 2018, 19, maybe 2020 G Series 520. It's got 30k to spend, looking for something the next couple of weeks. No number, email him back, get him to give me a call. Speaking of G series. There is contact in the trade who I deal with who might have something that he's looking for. Even if this customer got a car elsewhere, we're still looking for BMW G30s. They're one of our best sellers, if not our best seller. We have a few LCIs, they're higher in the money. I think the cheapest one we have is 38. It's a lot of dough. We find that the G30 pre-LCI sells a little bit better. They're more people's price range. So 17, 18, 19, 20, in and around the 25 to 30, 32 grand price range. They sell really, really quick. We had one up on 2 days before we finished up. I put it up on TikTok and it was sold 15 minutes later. Cracking cars, everyone wants one. I actually have something for this query that I forgot about. We have a 2019 black 520D with only 64,000 kilometers landing from Japan. Now there's been so many people onto me for this car, so I don't know if this man, if he's going to get it, but that car will be sold as soon as it lands, I think. Such low mileage, massive spec as well. So I'll float the idea to him, see what he says about it. Another sell your car inquiry, someone looking to sell a 2013 3 Series, just too old for us, wouldn't be for us, so just giving them a courtesy email back. I'll just say thanks for your inquiry, it wouldn't be for us just because of the age, but if you're looking to trade in against one of our cars, then we might be able to facilitate you. And I will always try and turn a sell your car inquiry, if it doesn't suit our stock, into a sale. Like the guy I spoke to about the Audi, I was just asking, why are you changing your car? Are you looking to buy something? He's looking to buy off the private market off a guy he knows, so that was going to go nowhere. But often these can turn into sales. Hi, Keith.
Well, Jack, how are you getting on?
Good, how are you doing?
Good now.
How's the car been since?
Yeah, I was out looking at it yesterday.
Yeah.
My father, we opened it up and we tested the battery itself.
Yeah.
And it was hit and miss now, because sometimes, about 2 days ago, just after I first rang it, it wasn't charging at all. The alternator wasn't really kicking in. But then we left it and went back again and tested it, and it was charging it then.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's just that one chance, the off chance it did come up, and it just wasn't charging it, or if it's second time.
Maybe you'll see it a bit in the cold weather. Yeah, but what we'll do, just to be sure, we might get you booked in anyway, just to get it properly diagnosed. I have you on a Motor Shield policy, right? So I've sent your details onto Motor Shield this morning. So they should be able to get you booked in somewhere local to you. Now I know you're not a million miles away from us either, so if they can't get anything sorted in the next couple of days, you can bring it down to us, but they should be able to. But it's been driving away fine anyway since, is it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I haven't really gone far distances in it anyway, I haven't had to go miles away, so.
Yeah.
It's been local ones, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's grand. We'll get that sorted anyway. I'll be on it for today.
Yeah, on the ball.
Alright, cheers, chat to you later. Bye. Lovely customer, bought a 3 Series a couple of months ago. He rang me with a fault on his battery about a week ago. Sounds like a whole lot of nothing. Could have been the cold weather, drained the battery a small bit. Could be an alternator. That's probably the worst case scenario. So we need to get him booked in, get that diagnosed. He said the car's been behaving fine since the day he rang me. So I'd say the battery just went low on charge for a little bit when it got cold one of the days. But we'll check it out, we'll see what the story is. Now, a customer or potential seller is trying to sell a 161 A6 Black Edition. It's got 217,000 kilometers on it. Tornado red. I think it's something if I got it at very good value, I'd take a chance on it, because I think it would sell if it had a really, really good service history. It's a lot of mileage. 217 kilometers. We'll see. We'll give her a call. Worth a conversation anyway. See what she says. Of course, no number. I'll have to send an email back. So what I'm going to do with this one is we have traders who we deal with. they buy all our trade-ins. And what I was thinking of doing at some stage, and why not start now, no time like the present, is doing a trade sales business. So what this would be is people who come to me to sell their car, I would send it off to the traders I deal with, and I would take a commission for finding the car for them. So I buy it off the seller, and then the traders buy it off me. I make very small money on it, something like €250, maybe 500, something like that. I'd still have to pay VAT on that and all the rest, but the beauty of it is I wouldn't have the overhead of taking on extra staff, because I'm not buying in a car, prepping it and then selling it. It's small money, I'm getting it in fast, I'm moving it on quick. It's all done by me through my phone. There'd be very little work involved, and it would just be an extra little addition to the business. Like, even if you got 3 or 4 of them a month, it could be an extra £1,000, you know what I mean? It's an extra 1,500. I know it's not crazy money when you're dealing with the turnover we're dealing, but it's still something. It's always nice to be adding something extra to your arsenal. So that's something I'm going to look at going forward. Another thing I was thinking of doing as well is, instead of building out the stock for retail and taking on an extra member of staff or an extra couple of members of staff, and all that comes with that, the extra overheads with the insurance and all the rest, is when the Jap imports start coming in very hot and fast, and the UK stuff, and I can only sell a certain amount of them, I was thinking about doing the same with that stuff, trading some off to other garages. So we'll see. It's something I'm thinking about, not something I have my heart fully set on. I think I prefer to go the route of selling retail and taking on the extra staff, but we'll see how it plays out. Another sell your car inquiry, a guy looking to sell his 116 BMW. Said he was on to me a month ago and he's just wondering if I'm interested now. I told him before I would assume that I had a lot of them coming from Japan, so I wasn't interested at the time, and my position on that still stands. So just sending him back a courtesy response. Again, try and turn it into a sale, offer him a trade-in if he wants something that we have. What I need to do with this kind of stuff is be careful that I don't have my time wasted, because what I would say is, if you're looking to change your car, we could facilitate a trade-in value. And some people would say, oh yeah, I am looking to change my car. What's my car worth? All they want is a figure off me. And there's work involved in that, getting the photos, sending it on to the traders, traders not getting back to me following up with the traders. So I just said to him, are you looking to upgrade your car and change into something else, or is there a different reason you're selling? Because if there's a different reason he's selling, there's no point in me giving him a trade-in value. So a lot of my day is spent with a lot of unnecessary conversation, and I'm just trying to weed that out for the year going forward and be more pragmatic and more efficient with my time. All the while still being nice to people, of course. So this inquiry here is a finance inquiry, and this is where the camera is getting switched off because GDPR. And I'll probably stop boring you with the inquiries because we have, Jesus Christ, God knows how many, say 30 inquiries on the email. I would say there's maybe 100 social media inquiries to get back to, and a good few WhatsApp inquiries as well. A lot of the done deal inquiries come from WhatsApp. So going to be a busy boy for the day. We'll chat to you soon. So the first 2 days of January, which was Friday and Saturday, they were quite busy, but we've no cars sold yet. We do have a lot of inquiries, in particular on 2021 Hybrid 5 Series that we put up a couple of days ago. And also our A6 Avant. I think the Avant has pretty much got a deal done on it. But lots of inquiries, very busy. It is now Sunday, and January in the motor trade means only one thing. I'm going to have to get used to working Sundays again, which is fine. So I'm in here today. We're hopefully going to be able to do a deal on 2 cars. We've 2 guys on the way down from Connacht. One is coming from Galway, the other is coming from Ennis. So see if we can get deals done. This A4 beside me, I bought this off a guy that I know a very long time from Care. He's a good guy. He's passed a few people in here for business. His mother-in-law bought a car off me before Christmas. This is the kind of guy he is. He was looking for a cheap car, something that we didn't stock. He tried to deal with me for ages. I just didn't have anything coming in that was suitable for him. So he got an offer on this car from another garage as a trade-in. And it was a fairly weak offer. Your man was getting good margin out of it. He called into me and he said, Jack, I'm getting offered this amount for this car. Do you want it for that price? I'd rather you make money off it than trade it into this lad, who I don't know, and him make money off it. And I said, fair enough, no bother at all. But let me have a quick look online just to see if I can give you a bit more. And I did. He didn't ask for it, he didn't expect it, but I gave him €500 more than what he asked for. And I'll still have a very healthy margin in it. And I think that'll stand to me long term. Like, this guy has looked after me, he's been trying to deal with me for ages, he's passed people in here. The least I can do is, because there was a good margin in it, give him an extra few bob. So he's a winner and I'm still making money, I'm still winning on it. So it's now 10:30, I'm waiting for the first guy to arrive. He is coming from Galway, so he should be here any minute. Let's see if we can get a deal done. So thankfully we were able to deal on the first car. It was as described, and if someone is driving the whole way from Galway to sell you a car, I don't think they're going to be describing the car on false pretenses. Why would they waste their time? This is a cracker. M Sport Pro literally ticks all the boxes. So you've got your Harman Kardon, your bigger blue brake calipers. It's already got the Performance kit and alloys on it, which everyone wants. It's finished in the best colour, Estrel blue, cracking colour, definitely the most desirable in these F30, F31s, F36s, etc. And it's only got 67,000 miles. It's going to be one of the lowest mileage 17s in the country with that mileage. And it's got a full service history. Who doesn't love a full service history? So really nice machine. Gave a lot of money for it. Won't make a crazy margin on it, but it will sell very quickly. Now, while we're waiting for the second seller to come down, we will chat about a few headaches we have ongoing. Starting off with the Q5 behind me here. So this one has the dreaded EGR fault. Came down to us from the north. It was traded into an Audi main dealer, and obviously it was traded in with that fault. The previous owner knew about it. They're probably ready to change anyway, so they're like, we may as well knock off this fault, trade it in, and leave someone else deal with it. We don't see a massive pile of this, to be honest. You'll get one or two every month. There's nothing wrong with the car. It will cost a fair extra few bob to get it right for sale. We won't do very well out of it margin wise because of that, but look, you can't win them all. That's the name of the game. I will not be asking the company I bought it off for any favours in regards to getting money towards the work being done, because they've sent me down God knows how many cars and I've done very well out of the majority of them. So it's just one of them things in business. You have to be easy to work with. You have to take the good with the bad. You don't want to be wrecking anyone's head. It's just part of the game. You just have to suck it up and get on with it. But it will be a very good car for the next owner once we do get it prepped properly. Another ongoing warranty job that landed on our door yesterday is this 3 Series. So this is fairly run-of-the-mill stuff. It is a 2016 3 Series. It had like 117,000 miles on it when we sold it. So it would have been one of the higher mileage cars. Sorry, it had 108,000 miles. So still one of the higher mileage cars that we typically sell. The alternator went on it, it seems. Not the end of the world. Customers being very sound. They're from Pilltown, not a million miles away. They have a courtesy car to do them for a few days while we're getting it done. I don't know what it'll cost, maybe 500 or 600 euros. Again, just part of the game and a fairly minor headache. So all quiet on the warranty front. This is about the worst of them that we have on the go at the moment. Long may that last. Warranty has been very good to us the last 3 or 4 months. We've had very little major headaches. So we are due a bad run of it. There was a stage during the summer where it felt like every day I was waking up to another warranty issue. Now look, 95% of it was small stuff, ABS sensors and knock sensors, but there's still a lot of organising in getting those issues sorted and getting people cars back on the road. So we also got a deal done with our second seller, a lovely guy from Ennis, an accountant, and the car is very well kept, very well maintained, great Audi service history. It is a 2-litre diesel, Sportback S-Line, great spec. You've the flat bottom steering wheel, you've electric heated seats, electric tailgate, smashing car. Probably the most sought after colour in these in the Daytona grey as well. 156,000 kilometres, so not crazy low mileage, but still a very sellable car. Should move relatively quick, and it is a really immaculate example. Something that the chap who sold me the 4 Series said was he was worried he was going to come down here and I was going to lowball him. This goes on a lot in the motor trade. You will agree a price with a dealer, you'll drive 2 or 3 hours. When you get there, the dealer will pick out little faults and he'll lowball you. And you're after driving, wasting your whole day, you probably will knock it down another €500 just to take the money and be done with the whole thing. I think that's a horrible way to do business. It's very dishonest. And if someone is travelling down the length and breadth of the country to see me, to sell me their car, I understand they're used cars. I'm not going to pick stupid little faults with a couple of little marks on an alloy, or plug in the diagnostics, see old sporadic faults and make out that they're bigger than what they are and that they're an issue, because they're not an issue. It's not something I do. Now, if someone tells me that their car is very clean and they come down and it's rough and there is issues with it, well, that's fine. I've no problem not standing over an offer then. I can't recall a time that's happened though, because no one wants to be wasting their time. As I said previously, why would someone describe a car on false pretenses, waste their whole day driving down to me, knowing that I'm going to pick a fault in it? They're just not going to do it. So straight, honest, fair, transparent business, that is just the right way to do things. Those people might be back to me to buy a car in the future, or they'll recommend me to buy a car. If they came down and I was lowballing them and acting the dicky, they'd be telling everyone I was a scumbag, stay away from me. So from a business perspective, I think it's the best way to do things. And just from a human perspective, you want to be transparent with people, you want to be easy to deal with, and you don't want to be pulling the wool over anyone's eyes. So, well worth my while coming in this Sunday. Hopefully next week is as busy as I think it's going to be. A lot of cars here to get prepped. The workshop is back open, so looking forward to getting stuck into it. So Tuesday morning, and I'm absolutely freaking out. I'm in here early trying to fight a fire. Woke up this morning to my Japanese supplier saying that they never received payment of 50 grand for cars. They're due to land in a few days. I did send the payment, but it turns out there's something wrong with the account that I sent it to. They switched their accounts a couple of weeks ago. They did notify me. I did change the account details. I think I'm after putting in their details wrong. I'm hoping I can get the money back. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I'm down 50 grand. The suppliers are not happy. They want to be paid before I get the cars from the port. This is a big panic. I need to get this sorted. Thankfully, the panic is over. Haven't had a scare like that now in a while. So what happened was I had the Swift number in wrong, and it happened to me before. I sent a payment to the wrong account internationally and it bounced back within a few days. But I had sent this payment a couple of weeks ago. It hadn't bounced back, so I assumed everything was fine. But the banks were closed over Christmas, which didn't register with me this morning, and I was thinking, Jesus, if it hasn't bounced back after 2 or 3 weeks, that money's in some random Japanese account. I'm never going to get it back. But I opened up the laptop to log into my online banking, and lo and behold, there were the payments bounced back. They bounced back yesterday evening. I hadn't seen it. So I have it now sent to the right account. But anyway, very busy yesterday. First Monday back of the year. We sold our A6 Avant to a local guy that I know fairly well. I actually bought a car off his missus when they were heading to New Zealand a couple of years ago. So nice guy to deal with, nice car. Lots of inquiries on the go. I'm just about caught up with inquiries for people wanting to buy cars. So there's a lot of ongoing deals at the minute. I still have a lot of people to get to who are trying to sell me cars. So a massive response for people trying to sell me cars over the last couple of weeks. Much stronger than usual. I don't know, is it a sign that there's more free stock in the country? Are more people immigrating? Are more people not happy with their trading values? I don't know. So had a nice young chap in yesterday doing some black packing on this car. We have a black grille coming, we're waiting for that. I can't wait to get this thing prepped. I need to get the EGR sorted first as well, but this was silver. I'll do an overlay video on it, and the chrome strips were silver as well, and he's done a really tidy number on it. Looks great. Subtle little difference, but it does make a big difference to the car. I think this is going to sell really well. It's price super sharp. He is also coming in on Saturday to do the tints on the back windows and to black pack this as well. We also have a set of alloys ready to go on this car, and a boot lid spoiler coming as well. Again, I don't know how long that's going to take, but that will be a cracker once it's all tarted up, as they say. So I'm in here on a Sunday again. Didn't really have time to record over the last couple of days. It was mad busy. We had a good week. We sold 5 cars, not too bad, especially considering how limited we were with stock. And we also have a lot of cars going through prep. The workshop was a little bit congested this week, first week back and all the rest, waiting for parts to come, splitters to come, body kits, grills for the likes of this Q5 and this A5. So whatever cars we had here, we couldn't even get them advertised for the most part. So I think if our Japanese imports had landed when they were supposed to in December, I genuinely think we could have done 15 sales this week. But look, I won't get too hung up on it. They are going to come eventually, and when they come, it's going to be some crack. We will be lifting here. But the reason I'm in here on a Sunday is because I was purchasing a car off a private individual from Wexford. Now, he has the car because his dad passed away. He was 81, so I'd say it was probably a bit of an emotional one for him, but he had the car in his possession the last couple of months, so technically 2 owners on the logbook, but it's really a 1-owner car. 1.6 diesel, not the sexiest car in the world, but it only has 99 kilometers. And like these diesel Octavias and Passats with low mileage, they're basically non-existent. I would say that is probably the lowest mileage 16 in the country. I'm going to do a timing belt on it. I have a price of 13,950. I think it's sharp on price. The last one we had in, as you know, sold after about a half an hour or an hour. Now that was a petrol, but it only had 21,000 kilometers, so you'd be thinking a diesel with 99 would have similar demand. We also got an ST line Focus traded in yesterday. That is a little cracker. 201, 130 kilometers. But before I leave you to crack on with the bit of a weekend that I have left, just going to give you a little story about social media and a post that I did. So I saw a podcast the other morning. I was listening to Ray Cook while I was up in the spin bike before work, and he is an auctioneer from Dublin. And I was listening away happy out. Next thing the interviewer goes, "What makes you stand out from the crowd in the auctioneering world?" And he said, "Well, what you need to do is try your best not to be a car salesman." I was fair pissed off for about 2 seconds, to be honest with you. But I was going to make a video getting at him, and it would have been a really good video if I went with it, and it could have blown up. But I decided to hold my tongue, be a bit more professional. And after thinking about it, I kind of understood what he meant as well. I don't think he meant any harm by it. Me and Ray, auctioneer and a car dealer, we are actually in rotten industries. Like, all the crack with auctioneers, driving up prices, preying on people's urgency to buy a house. Car dealers winding back clocks, selling crash cars, just being nasty, So for myself and Ray, it is so easy to stand out from the crowd. Like, everything that we're doing here, how genuine we are with people, even people coming down to sell me their car. Like, that guy came from Wexford. I could have plugged in his car, found a few historic faults and lowballed him. And him, after driving a couple of hours, he probably would take €500 less for the car, just to get a deal done and not have his whole day wasted. But that's not a fair and transparent way to do business. So It's the same when we're dealing with customers. Customers having a warranty issue. You pick up the phone, you put them at ease, you get the thing sorted, and you get it sorted properly. So yes, what Ray was saying was a little bit insulting to car salesmen, but the reality of it is why we have such a good reputation and why I do find it easy to sell cars, and we are getting on really well here, is because we are standing out from the crowd. We're not doing anything miraculous here at all, in my opinion. We're just doing fair, honest business. And when a large percent of the industry are not doing the same, it makes you look really, really good. So on that note, I'll leave you alone. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next week.